Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining with me tonight. It's Tuesday once again, no? It's our training night. So hopefully everyone is doing great. Hopefully lahat to tayo nakapag-dinner na siguro no by this time kasi 8 o'clock na rin. And ano ba, December na. Merry Christmas, no? Merry Christmas to all of us. In fact, wherever you go right now, you get to hear some Christmas jingles already. You go to the malls, anywhere, no, anywhere. And in fact, most of us already felt no the Christmas spirit already. And I do hope na all of us will really gonna have a merry Christmas. I'll be able to spend time with the most important things in our life, which is actually our families, no? And of course, a healthy life. Oh, sana ho wala pong mga untoward incident no sa lahat po ng mga members po natin sa DPPI all throughout the season so that we will be able to celebrate it joyfully, no? Joyfully. So thank you, no? Good evening to those that are joining with me here in the Zoom. No, thank you kay Baby Heart na nandito po kasama natin ngayon si Ben, si Danny, si Glesan, si Irene, at saka si Jackie Baflor, at saka si Leslie no from Bacolod City. And I believe there are also viewers that are tuning in with us via Facebook Live, no? Kasama din po natin sina Lynette Mangkaw at saka si Ana Lizel Dano from Bohol. No? So katatapos lang po natin ng summit and I believe everyone was really able to have fun. And I believe na all of us actually is looking forward for next year's summit in Bacolod City, no? At ako po I'm hoping po na marami po ang makapag-join sa atin by 2024. So kumbaga we can save up much earlier para hindi po tayo mabibigatan para makapag-enjoy din po tayo. No? Makapag-enjoy din po tayo for next year's summit. Summit is the peak no of all the DPPI events, and it's once a year, and it's an opportunity for us to really be able to get to enjoy one another as well, and at the same time get to meet no new friends coming from other places. By the way, congratulations to those who are able to make some sale today. Sina si Queenie, sina si Cherry, and in the previous days also sina Maribeth, sina Kizel, at marami pa, no? Marami pa. And I believe this December there are more and more sales that are really coming, no? So update your posting. Siguro yung mga nag-subscribe po ng mga Lamudi, update it, or yung One Property, update nyo po. Yung Profit, yung mga carousel. So samantalahin na po ninyo yung pagkakataon, no? And also greetings to Miss Elena Godines, no? She's also watching with us via Facebook Live, at saka sina Lynn Dologin, no? Kasama din po natin si Lynn via Facebook Live, and hopefully kasama din po natin yung iba pa po nating mga members, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So this will gonna be part 2 no of the series on how to be an entrepreneur. Actually, not last week, before the summit, we had one session at tapos nag-break muna tayo last week kasi medyo napagod po lahat after the summit, at ngayon po tayo magre-resume. And in fact, I asked Maricel and Miss Nova if I could take some few time to really go deeper into the training. So I chose this topic. It's because I felt that this is very important, no? Apart from the skills that we are going to learn, apart from the techniques na meron po tayo, what is important, and that is really very important ingredient para po sa success po ng bawat isa po sa atin dito, is nakasalalay po sa topic na to. Okay? So, hindi ko na po kayo patatagalin, and if ever you are already there in any of our channel, no, either in Facebook or here in the Zoom, if you're taking down notes, much better. And after this one, naka-record po to, we will upload it in our YouTube channel, then you can catch up some few learnings there, no? Pwede niyo pong mag-review. So, review muna tayo, no? Previously, we were talking about in how to start or how to become an entrepreneur. There are 3 stages of building a business. This is very important. These are the things that we're going to really consider because these are basic ingredients that we really need to have. The first one is that the setup stage or the birth plan. Everything naman talaga is nagsisimula talaga sa isang plano. And whatever idea is that, whatever plans that you have in your mind, o syempre, unti-unti yang magko-conceptualize. And eventually, you're going to, kumbaga, formulate it. Okay? Now, sa napag-usapan po natin during that time, ang pinaka-main ingredient po sa setup stage or during the birth of a plan is actually, ito po yung pinaka-importante. Ito yung mindset. You may have the skills, you may have the intellect, but if you don't have the right mindset, you still ends up in a wrong result. Kumbaga, with the right mindset, with the right action, will always produce a right result. And we have noticed and we have experienced it that what will sustain you in the moment of difficulties is not actually the skills that you have. What will sustain you is what is inside your mind. We believe that it is important and we believe that it is detrimental to the success of any business endeavor. Now, the second one is actually the startup stage or the business plan. You just don't have an idea, you need to have a plan. Because whatever idea is that, no matter how beautiful it is, if there is no plan, there is no way that you will be able to execute it. The third one actually is the step-up stage. How are you going to make it grow? You don't just have an idea. You don't just have a plan. You need to have something that has a growth factor. You cannot just start something at tapos makontento ka na lang wherever you are. So the moment na pumasok ka sa isang opportunity, it's not just about making money, it's not just about having a sideline income, but it's about making it big so that one day it will replace your active income, then eventually you will have your passive income, and that eventually if you are working, you can go full-time. You can quit your job. I'm not saying it's bad to have a job, but it's one thing that you are working out. That's why you wanted your business to grow. Tama po ba? Okay? So, yeah, sorry. Yan, step up stage. Okay. So ngayon, let's go, kasi napag-usapan na nato yung number 1 yung birth plans. At napag-usapan natin ng pinaka-important ingredient po doon ay yung sinatawag natin na mindset. With the right mindset, with the right action, will always produce a right result. The second one na pag-uusapan natin ngayon is yung business plan. The moment you have an idea, it's about time that you need to level up. Okay? A lot of people actually are stuck on the stage of having an idea. Okay, ha? Take note of this. A lot of people wanting to start a business, they have an idea, they have a concept, pero na-stuck up sila dun sa stage na yon. They were not able to level it up because one thing which is very important, they don't have the kind of mindset to take that idea to the next level. So ano po yung nagiging barrier from having a concept, from having an idea, and leveling it up to the next level of having a business plan? a lot of people is afraid. They're afraid to fail. They're afraid to try the opportunity because baka hindi po nila kakayanin. They're afraid that they may not have the skills, the capacity, or siguro they don't have the idea on how are they going to do it. If you notice it, the first time na yung isang invite mo, nag-attend po ng business seminar sa atin, at first probably mai-excite yan siya. Excited siya na, oy, this opportunity is good. Oy, this opportunity could transform my life. Oy, itong opportunity na to ay pwede akong kumita ng malaki. Pero bakit right after na nag-attend siya ng seminar, ng business orientation na, bakit after na nag-attend siya ng business orientation, and the moment you are going to invite that person na mag-attend po ng mga trainings or seminars, eventually ay hindi na po siya magiging available. At eventually, hindi na po siya nagiging ganun ka-interested. So, there are only two things that could possibly be the reason. Number one, yung excitement niya ay bunga lang dun sa nakita niya na posible niyang kitain. Pangalawa, yung excitement niya ay unti-unting namamatay because natatakot siya na baka hindi niya kakayanin. Kaya eventually, hindi na lang siya nagpursige, lalo na right after hearing the seminar, nag-attend siya ng seminar, pag uwi niya sa bahay, kinausap niya yung asawa niya, kinausap niya yung pamilya niya, kapatid niya, or kung sino man yung kaibigan na kakilala niya, ay nagkakaroon ng negative impression doon sa opportunity. At kadalasan, sasabihan ka na, ay, hindi ka kikita dyan, oy, real estate, napakahirap niyan, oy, milyon-milyon ang ibebenta mo dyan, hindi mo kakayanin yan. So, ang nangingibabaw during this time is the thought na hindi mo kakayanin. Kaya instead na magpursige ka, instead na mag-level up ka from an idea and having a plan, you don't pursue it na kasi natatakot ka na. Now, a lot of factors why a lot of people don't level up. Probably they did not really realize kung ano ba talaga yung gusto nila. Alam nyo, at one time, the leaders and we were talking, and we were discussing what could be the probable reason. Why is it that most of those invites we have are hindi nagpursige? So nag-brainstorm kami. At maraming mga rason. Probably busy daw sila. Baka busy daw, baka may inisikaso sa bahay. Ang iba, hindi daw nagpursige kasi magko-concentrate muna dun sa anak nila, sa pamilya nila. Pero walang mali dun, ha? Walang mali po dun sa mga reasonings na yun. It's just that hindi ko lang kasi mako-conceptualize. It's because I have also seen a lot of people na meron pong pangangailangan talaga dun sa pamilya niya. May anak na mga inaasikaso, hindi lang isa, dalawa, kundi minsan 4, 5, 6, at marami pa. Pero dahil naiintindihan nila kung ano yung pangangailangan nila at naiintindihan nila kung ano yung magiging gusto nila sa buhay, ay humahanap at gumagawa po sila ng paraan para matutunan, aralin at kahit papano alamin ang negosyo na to. Kumbaga, hindi sila nagbibigay ng excuses sa mga sarili nila kasi you can always give the excuse, but when the moment you have the dream, the moment you have that desire in your heart, you will always find means and ways so that you will be able to know whatever it takes for that opportunity. Kasi nangarap ka na eh. Lahat po ng tao na may pangarap ay hindi po nagbibigay ng rason sa sarili niya na hindi po siya magsasucceed. Pero ang tao pong hindi po nangarap at wala pong pangarap, kontento po yan kung anumang meron dyan. So, this time, kailangan po nating mag-level up. And the way to level it up is, of course, magkakaroon po dapat tayo ng plano. Okay. Now, how are we going to level up? Now, in order for us to be able to, level it up, no, balikan ko muna tong plan. Balikan ko muna yung plan. Kasi ito po yung number 2 having a business plan. In the case of the PPI, after na mag-attend siya ng seminar, supposedly meron po tayong mga trainings that will allow our recruit na maintindihan po nila kung ano po yung negosyo na pinasukan nila. Unfortunately, tayo po na nag-invite, tayo po na mga upline, ay binabaliwala po natin yung value po ng trainings. Akala po kasi natin na itong mga trainings na meron tayo, itong mga seminars na meron po tayo, ay sadyang waste of time. Kaya nga kung nakikita niyo po sa mga leaders na mga kumikita na, mga leaders na kahit papaano may mga benta na, mga leaders na tumatanggap na po sila ng mga komisyon, kadalasan po yun po yung mga leaders na hindi na po nag-a-attend ng mga trainings at hindi na po nag-a-attend ng mga seminars. Bakit ho? Kasi akala ng mga leaders na yan, akala nila na dahil kumikita sila, dahil nagkakaroon sila ng komisyon, dahil nagkakaroon sila ng income, dahil nagkakaroon sila ng override, etong mga trainings na meron tayo, etong mga seminars na meron tayo ay sadyang waste of time. Yun ang nasa isip nila eh. Pero hindi nila naiintindihan na ang training na meron tayo ay hindi lang po para sa kanila, kung hindi po para po sa mga downline nila, na yung mga downline nila ay matututo sa mga trainings na meron tayo. Yun po yung point dun eh. Ang nangyayari kasi hindi na nag-a-attend ang mga leaders, mga uplines na kumikita na, kaya tuloy yung mga downlines ay hindi na rin po nag-a-attend ng mga trainings at mga seminars. Kadalasan po sa mga leaders po natin, kadalasan po sa mga kumikita na po sa atin dito, kadalasan po sa mga taong nakaka-receive na po ng mga komisyon, ito po yung mga tao na hindi po naniniwala sa mga training, sa mga seminars, kaya tuloy yung mga downlines nila ay hindi rin nag-a-attend ng mga training and seminars kasi sila mismo, yung mga upline, ay hindi po konbinsido na itong mga training na to ay importante. So, yung first stage na meron po tayo sa pagsa-start ng negosyo, which is yung tamang mindset na yun ay kailangan po magkaroon ng plano. At part of the plan is for us to be able to model, for us to be able to introduce, for us to be able to show our downline that this is how the business should be done. Kopya-kopya po ang negosyo na to. Ang mga downline po natin ay hindi po yan mag-a-active kung makikita po nila yung mga upline po nila ay hindi active. Yung mga downline po natin ay hindi po yan mag-a-attend ng mga training and seminar kung mismo ang upline ay hindi convinced na ang itong seminar at itong training na to ay importante. So hanggat hindi nabibigyan ng value ang training na meron po tayo, down the line sa mga downline na meron ka, hindi rin po nila binavalue ang mga trainings at sa mga seminars na meron. Okay? So, ito na po yung magiging effect. Okay? Ito na po yung magiging effect. Kung babalikan niyo po yung marketing plan po natin, kasi yun po yung plan eh, yun po yung business plan eh. The business plan, you have two things that you need to do. Okay? In the business plan, ha? The business plan tells you na ang role natin dito, una is magbenta. Pangalawa is to build the team. So, understanding the business plan. Okay, kasi nasa stage 2 tayo eh, business plan. In understanding the business plan, for sure, we need to understand. Okay, balikan muna natin dito, rewind muna tayo para makita po natin. Ayan, ito po yun, no? Ito po yung pinag-usapan natin, startup stage or business plan. In the understanding of the business plan, we need to deliver the right message, na ang message na meron po tayo dito sa DPPI ay dalawa. Una, magbenta ka. Number 2, ay kailangan mong mag-build ng organization. Ang problema sa atin dito, ang leader mismo ang nagbibigay ng image doon sa mga downline nila na mahirap mag-build ng organization. Ang leader mismo ang pinapakita niya sa downline niya na wag na kayong mag-recruit, magbenta na lang kayo. So tuloy, ang nangyayari, kinokopya ng downline ang ano yung nakikita nila ni upline. So kung ano yung magiging situation? Ang situation is, hindi mo na maximize fully ang potential ng business plan na meron tayo. Okay? Kasi yung active income is one form of an income po yun eh. Yung passive income na pinag-uusapan natin will always come or can be generated from building a team. Hindi ko sinabing madali mag-build ng team at hindi ko rin sinabing madaling magbenta. But all of these, no, itong dalawa na to ay doable po siya. Hindi po, alam mo, itong pag-build ng team, hindi po to yung ay wala akong skill diyan, ay hindi yan para sa akin. No, para sa atin po lahat yan. We just have to open our mind. We just have to embrace it. We just have to condition our mind that we will be able to build it. The reason why we cannot build is because right from the very beginning, we already put an initial mindset that we cannot build. Because if you put it in your mind that you can build, eventually you will be able to build. Yun po yung punto dun eh. The reason why we cannot build, or the reason why you cannot build, is because you yourself think that you cannot build. But if you think, no? Kaya nga sabi natin, ang pinaka-importante, yung number one po, yung the right mindset, will always bring you to a right action and leads you to a right result. So, ano yung situation kung bakit hindi po nasunod yung plan? Because of the mindset. Yun ang mindset eh. Doon tayo nagka-problema eh. So ngayon, aayusin natin. So, pag tama na po yung mindset, ito i-embrace mo na. Nagkaroon po tayo ng plano. Meron po tayong game plan. Okay ha? Remember this. We have a game plan. And our game plan is for you to succeed in life. Our game plan is for you to one day, kung ikaw ay may trabaho ngayon, ang game plan po natin na one day ikaw ay makapag full time. Na kung ikaw ngayon ay hirap sa finances mo, ang game plan po natin ay one day magkakaroon ka ng stable monthly income. Yun po yung game plan eh. We have a game plan. Meron po tayong game plan, mga kapatid. Unfortunately, no one follows the game plan. Kaya nga sabi ko eh, the reason why we are not able to harness the full potential of the marketing plan because ang mga downlines natin, ang mga members natin ay hindi sumusunod sa game plan. May game plan na ginawa tayo eh. Ang kailangan mo na lang gawin ay sundin mo ang game plan. Okay. So ano ba yung game plan, Joff? Na ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. Ano yung game plan? The game plan is you sell and you build. That's the game plan. Okay. Now, eto guys. The moment you climb from one stage to the next, from supervisor to manager, all the way to consultant level, what you will enjoy there is the so-called passive income, the leverage income. And whether you like it or not, if you were in the summit, doon mo makikita na those people who have built their teams were able to produce quite a number of sales. It's no-brainer. So, dalawa lang po ang pwede mong magiging response. Baliwalain mo to, or sa year 2024, ay subukan mo at umpisahan mo with a belief that you can build it. In DPPI, you've got to believe in it before you can see it. You don't see it in order for you to believe it. You've got to believe it first in order for you to see the result. When I say you build it and this is your result, when I say that when you build your team, one day you become a consultant, what brings you from that level to the consultant level is the belief that one day you will become a consultant. That will bring you there. And fortunately, marami po sa atin, wala ang belief level na yan. Kasi kung meron ka na belief level na yan, every single recruitment seminar na meron tayo, you will endeavor to bring at least one. Ibig sabihin ba, sisikapin mo, pipilitin mo, na kahit papano, pag mayroong seminar, kahit may bitbit lang ako na isa. At etong isa na binitbit ko, tuturuan ko, aalagaan ko, hanggang etong isa na to ay matuto ang isa na to. Pag itong isa na to ay natututo na at alam na niya paano gawin ang negosyo na to, yan ay leverage ko na. Ibig sabihin, kahit hindi pa yan nakabenta, pag yan ay kusa naggagalaw ng sarili niya, in itself, that is already a leverage. Because you are already able to multiply yourself from that person na na-recruit mo. Akala kasi natin na ang leverage, ang multiply, ay always pera yan. Hindi ho. Pag sinabi po nating leverage, ibig sabihin yung mga ginagawa natin ay ngayon ginagawa na rin ng downline natin. So ibig sabihin, instead na ikaw lang mag-isa na gumagawa dati, ngayon, dalawa na kayong gumagawa. So ibig sabihin, kung ngayon ikaw lang ang nag-post, ikaw lang ang nagbenta, ngayon may downline ka na tinuruan mo, inalalayan mo, at natuto ang downline na yan, ngayon, dalawa na kayong nag-post, dalawa na kayong nagbenta. At dalawa na rin kayong nagre-recruit. So anong tawag doon? Leverage. That is leverage because you are already able to multiply your time and your effort through your downlines. That's the business plan na meron po tayo. Okay? So, Joe, ang tagal kasi bago makabenta. Bakit ikaw? Hindi ka ba matagal bago nakabenta? Ay, ano kasi, Sir Joff, hindi kasi ako nag-a-attend ng mga training kasi yung upline ko hindi rin nag-a-attend eh. Kaya nga sabi ko upline, model it yourself. But at the same time, I want you to understand that the business na pinasok mo ay hindi po negosyo ni upline. Kung hindi, negosyo mo rin. So kung si upline ay may kakulangan, kung si upline ay hindi ganon ka-interesado, no, tingnan mo naman yung pangarap mo sa buhay, kung ano yung gusto mong maabot sa buhay. Kasi kung hinahawakan mo yung pangarap na yan, kahit yung upline na yan na hindi na nag-a-active, ikaw, gagawa ka ng paraan para magkatotoo yung pangarap mo. Marami naman sa atin dito na ang mga upline wala na, pero yung mga downline ay kusang umaangat. Let's say for example, eto si Sheila Iscasinas. Yung upline ni Sheila, hindi mo na makita ngayon Pero, it never stopped Sheila Iscasinas to achieve and become a sales consultant. Di ba? Bakit? Nakasalalay ba ang negosyo ni Sheila sa upline niya? Hindi. Ang negosyo ni Sheila, negosyo niya. Dahil hindi niya nakuha ang kailangan na motivation mula sa upline niya, naghanap siya at tumingin siya doon pa sa pinaka-upline ng upline niya at doon siya kumuha ng inspiration. Doon siya kumuha ng model. Kasi somewhere down the line, meron talagang magiging active dyan na pwede mong tawagan, pwede mong hingan ng tulong. But you just have to make yourself available and you just have to extend yourself na pwede ka. So ngayon, ito po yung magiging invitation ko. Next year in 2024, I challenge you. Build your team. And you will see the result. Alam nyo guys, hindi ko na kailangan ipakita sa inyo na may resulta. Kasi may resulta Siguro ang kailangan na lang siguro natin gawin dito, alisin yung reasons na binibigay nyo sa sarili nyo. Instead of working out on those reasons, throw away those reasons and try to make things happen this time. Okay? So, sundin natin yung business plan natin. May business plan po tayo, may ladder of success po tayo. Pag sinunod po natin yon, gagarantiyahan ko po kayo, kikita po tayo lahat. No? Bawat isa po sa atin dito, kikita po tayo lahat. So, konting announcement. Every Friday sa office po natin sa DPPI ay meron po tayong business seminar. Every Friday po sa headquarters natin sa Danao, meron po tayong recruitment seminar. Magdala po kayo. Sa ibang lugar naman, sa Bacolod, sa Dumaguete, sa Cagayan de Oro, sa Butuan City, or even in Metro Manila with Glesan, meron silang mga kanya-kanyang mga schedule. Tanungin niyo po sila. Because if there's one thing na hindi po natin hininto all throughout, and that is actually building our team. We never stop. Kung kayo po, iba sa atin ay huminto na po sa pagre-recruit, but yours truly never. I will still do it no matter what it takes because I believe it in my heart and I have already seen the result of it. And I am convinced that this is the way in order to regularize our income. I will do it no matter what it takes. I will never accept excuses. I will never accept reason for myself, but rather I will find means and ways in order for me to be able to build it. Yun ang sinasabi ko always sa sarili ko. I never give reasons that allows me not to do it. I always overcome reasons. Settled na yan. I will do it. Yun ang always na nasa isip ko. Okay? Now, the third one is ito po yung step-up stage or the boosting of the plan. So, meron ka ng negosyo, nag-attend ka ng seminar, nagustuhan mo yung DPPI opportunity, pinasok mo with the right kind of mindset, sinunod mo yung business plan kasi yun po yung blueprint na meron po tayo para ma-achieve po natin yung success. Ngayon, hindi po kasi lahat po tayo na mga nagninegosyo ay hindi po tayo nagninegosyo na dahil ito po yung negosyo na meron po tayo hanggang dito na lang yan. No. We desire deep within our hearts na itong negosyo na meron tayo ay palakihin po natin. Bakit? Kayo ba nagnegosyo kayo at wala ang kaplano-plano na palakihin yung negosyo nyo? Ay, okay lang. Nagninegosyo lang ako, Sir Job, ng sari-sari at gusto ko sa habang buhay, sari-sari store na lang talaga to. Kahit pa paano ba, hindi din kayo nangarap na baka one day pwede kayo magiging wholesaler? Di ba? Ganon din po sa negosyo natin. Kahit pa paano po, nangarap din po tayo na kahit eto yung umpisa ko, paisa-isa yung recruit ko, ngayon, consultant na ako at eto na po, ganito na po kalaki yung negosyo ko. Desire po ng bawat isa po sa atin na palakihin po natin yung negosyo natin. Kayo ba? Gusto ba ninyong lumaki yung negosyo nyo? Kasi kung hindi nyo gustong lumaki yung negosyo nyo, ay hindi kayo para dito. Kasi ang spirit na meron po tayo dito sa DPPI is always for growth. Yun po yung spirit na meron po tayo. Kaya ito po yung sinabi ko na level up. Kailangan po natin i-level up po yung sarili natin. How are we going to level up? Number one, ito po yung acronym ng BOOST, no? Medyo na deform yung ko dito slides. B is for brand. O is for offline marketing. O is another for online marketing. S is for sales. And T is for training. Okay, o sa isahan natin. Itong mga bagay na to, ito po yung magpapalaki sa negosyo mo. Okay, ito yung magpapalaki sa negosyo na meron ka ngayon. Ang meron ka ngayon na DPPI business, yan po yung negosyo mo. Ngayon, palakihin po natin. Una, pag-usapan natin yung brand. Paano ka ba gusto makilala sa industry na to? You ask that yourself. Paano ka ba gusto makilala sa industry na to? Gusto mo bang makilala sa industry na to na ikaw ay isang expert sa pagbebenta ng condominium? Gusto mo ba na makilala ka sa industry na to na isang expert sa pagbebenta ng house and lot? Gusto ka ba na makilala sa industry na to na isa sa may pinakamalaking business organization? Ano ba? Ano ba ang gusto mo na magiging tatak para sa iyo, para sa negosyo na to? Or wala lang. Benta-benta lang ako, Sergio. Wala akong balak na kahit papaano may maabot dito sa negosyo na to. Napaka-boring po na life na yan. If yan po yung mindset po natin. 'Di ba? So ngayon, ask yourself. Kung alam mo, ako, sabihin na lang natin, ako gusto ko na magiging expert ako ng magbenta ng kondo. Gusto ko na makilala ako na magaling ako na magbenta ng kondo. Kaya mag-training ako, mag-join ako ng reliables doon sa primary homes, mag-attend ako ng mga seminars nila, mag-training ako ng training sa kanila, at magiging investment specialist ako, at magbenta ako ng maraming Royal Ocean Crest, or gusto ko na tawagin ako na isang master na wherein magaling akong magbenta ng mga project na ng Sibulan Master. So, you ask yourself, how do you wanted to be known? Paano ka ba gustong makilala? Ay, yung agent na yan, walang ginagawa yan. Pasyal-pasyal lang yan, nag-attend ng mga PKS para sa snacks. Di ba? Ano bang gusto mong makilala ka? Okay. So una yan, brand yourself. You need to brand yourself. Now, piece of suggestion and piece of advice. For those na wala pa pong mga company DPPI uniform, bumili po kayo ng uniform. Because you need to be identified with the company that you are representing. Number 2, doon po sa mga wala pa pong ID, magpa-ID po kayo. Because your ID is your identification and your affiliation to this company. That is part of the branding na meron ka. You need to be identified. Okay? Next, for offline marketing. Ano ba yung pwede mong gawin? Ano ba yung pwede mong gawin offline para ikaw ay makilala ka? Paggawa ka ng calling card. Di ba? Paggawa ka ng calling card kasi kung meron kang kamit, meron kang na nakita somewhere, at least may maibigay ka. That is an offline. That is an offline way of telling other people that you are in the business. Ano pa ba yung mga offline marketing? Mag-join ka ng mga organization wherein you can connect with other people. Mag-join ka dun sa PTA meeting ng anak mo para maipakilala mo yung sarili mo na, uy, pare, real estate agent ako, baka naghahanap po kayo ng property, pwede niyo po akong tanungin. Oh. O kung ikaw naman ay isang civic-minded person, mag-join ka doon ng mga JCs, mga Rotary Club, or kaya you are actively involved in the church. You can always tell your brother, sister, nagbibenta po ako ng property, baka may kakilala kayo na naghahanap ng property, pwede niyo pong i-refer sa akin. In short, establish that connect among your peers, among your KKKs, no? Classmates, kaibigan, ano pa ba? Kapitbahay, kaaway, no? Anybody. Offline, no? Calling card is one of the best tools that you can connect with other people through offline. O tanong, meron na po ba kayong mga calling cards dyan? Yung mga pitakan nyo, meron ba bang laman na calling card dyan? Just in case meron magtatanong kung ano yung ginagawa mo, may maiabot ka. Kasi napakapangit naman po tingnan. Pag meron pong humihingi sa iyo ng number, kukuha ka pa ng piece of paper, tapos saka mo isulat sa ballpen, tapos bigay mo yung papel. Walang kadating-dating yon. So invest on yourselves. Invest on those things that could probably promote you. That's the first O. The second O is online marketing. Inayos mo na ba yung mga social media channel na meron ka? Yung Instagram mo, yung Facebook mo, yung Twitter mo. Ano ba yung profile picture na ginagamit mo? Ginagamit mo ba yung official DPPI profile picture para makilala ka, para ma-identify at ma-brand ka na isang property specialist ng DPPI? Ano ba yung laman ng social media mo? Malinis ba yun? Baka doon sa social media mo, panay picture mo doon na nakabikini ka, panay picture na nag-iinuman kayo dyan. You don't want to give an impression to the audience na meron ka that they will be entitled to whatever opinions that they are going to have. So linisin niyo po yung social media channel po ninyo. Di ba? Kailangan eh. Next is sales. Ikaw ba, may ginagawa ka ba ng mga hakbang para makabenta ka? Marami sa atin gustong makabenta pero wala silang effort na ginagawa para makabenta. Ang iba sa atin nag-desire na sana all magkaroon ako ng benta pero kahit isang post ay wala. At kung meron man silang post, bihira at malimit lang. Kasi at the end of the game, at the end of the day po dito, kailangan pa po rin dito is yung consistency po ninyo. Hindi po mangyayari ang gusto mo na resulta kung isang beses mo lang ito gagawin. Kailangan mo talaga repeatedly, no, repetitive po dapat ang mga gagawin po natin dito. Yes, boring, paulit-ulit. Pero there's no other way in order for you to be able to achieve results. You just have to keep doing it over and over and over and over again. Ay, Joe, nakakapagod na magkaroon ng benta, kailangan mong gumising ng madaling araw para sumagot dun sa mga inquiries. Yes. Walang ibang paraan eh. No pain, no gain. Wala kang choice kung ang time zone na meron tayo dito ay iba dun sa magiging kliyente mo. So in short, whether you like it or not, whether you have the choice or not, you've got to make those needed adjustments on yourselves. Ay, ganun ba talaga, Sir Joe? Kailangan ako na mag-post madaling araw. Eh, tulog ako niyan eh. Inaantok ako niyan eh. Probably there are possibility na you've got to change some cycles. Probably matulog ka ng maaga para gumising ka ng maaga. Ganun lang po yan eh. There has to be some adjustment that you're going to make. And probably, ang iba sa atin dito ay kailangan po talagang mag-invest ng mga platform. Kailangan mo mag-invest ng Lamudi para magkakaroon ka ng maraming reach. Kailangan mong mag-invest siguro sa carousel para may dagdag exposure ka. Siguro sa profit, siguro sa one property, or anything. Anything that will give you the maximum exposure na meron ka. Or probably, kailangan mong aralin kung paano gawin ang Facebook ads. Kasi may kumikita naman, may nakakabenta naman gamit ang mga tools na to. Iba-ibang agent, iba-ibang tools na mga ginagamit, iba-iba rin po yung mga resulta na meron po sila. Pero, bottom line, may resulta. May iba na nakabenta gamit ang Profit. May iba na nakabenta gamit ang Lamudi. May iba na nakakabenta gamit ang Facebook ads. It doesn't really matter. What is important is that there is result on whatever platform that you are using. But you need to understand that what you are getting into is a business. Sanay po kasi tayo na gustong magkaroon ng income na mula po sa wala. Ang negosyo po ay hindi ganon. You need to put in something in order for you to have something. Ganon po yung negosyo. Kailangan pong mag-invest ka para magkakaroon po kayo ng income. Hindi po pwede po sa negosyo na basta lang po babagsak ang income po dyan, ang pera na meron dyan, kahit wala kang gagawin. Hindi po ganon, guys. Diba? You need to understand, you need to change the way you think. You need to change that mindset. Ang problema kasi natin na mindset na meron tayo kasi always hinahanap natin parati libre. Hindi mo ba alam, yung libre mindset that is a pulubi mindset. Yung libre mindset that is That is a poor man's mindset. Bakit pinipilahan ang 4-piece? Kasi libre. Tingnan mo kung sino ang pumipila sa 4-piece. Sino ang pumipila sa 4-piece? Alam nyo ba kung sino yung pumipila sa 4-piece? Yung mga poorest of the poor. Bakit nananatili sila dyan sa poorest of the poor at nananatili silang panay pila dyan sa 4-piece na yan? Because of the libre mindset. Hindi mo ba alam na lahat ng tao na merong libre mindset ay pulubi? Maniniwala ba kayo sa akin o hindi? Or kailangan ko pang i-prove sa inyo? Would you believe me na ang tao na merong libre mindset ay pulubi? Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, type yes. If you want to stuck yourself there, believe me, you will remain poor. You will remain poor. Until you get out of that mindset, you will remain poor. You will never experience the abundance of life. Lahat ho ng pumipila na libre, pulubi. Hindi biro yan. Seryoso ako dyan. Lahat ho ng pumipila na libre, pulubi. So you've got your choice. It's either you change the kind of mindset na meron ka, or you will remain poor. Kaya nga, alam mo bakit ang iba hindi nag-a-attend ng summit? Kasi may bayad, kasi may registration. That's a pulubi mindset. Ay, gusto ko maglamudi, may bayad pala? Of course. Because that's business. You need to put in something in order for you to have something. But not until you change your mind, it ain't gonna give you the kind of result that you wanted. Okay? The next one, letter T, is training. How valuable is training for you? Valuable ba ang training sa iyo? Or nag-attend ka lang dahil may pinadala na Zoom link sa iyo ngayon? Kasi kung valuable ang training para sa iyo, alam mo naman every Tuesday may training Bakit kailangan ka pang sabihan? Hello? Ito, tanungin ko kayo. Alam ba natin na ang training night natin is Tuesday night at 8 p.m.? Alam ba natin lahat? Kung alam po ninyo, type yes. O sinong nakakaalam na ang training night natin is every Tuesday night at 8 p.m.? O kung alam nyo, type yes. O, alam nyo pala bakit kailangan pa kayong sabihan na mag-attend kayo? Bakit kailangan pa kayong i-text para mag-attend kayo? Bakit kailangan pa kayong padalhan ng Zoom link sa mga group chat para mag-attend kayo? Bakit nag-iba ba yung Zoom link natin? Hello? Nag-iba ba yung Zoom link natin? Hindi ho, nag-iba ang Zoom link natin. Mula pa po pandemic yan. Ilang years na po ang link natin. Ganun pa rin yung link natin hanggang ngayon. Hindi po nagbago yan. Hindi po na-change yan. Pero, bakit hindi? Bakit mo makakalimutan? Alam mo, ito guys, matanong ko kayo. Yang cellphone na bit-bit mo, nakakalimutan mo ba yan? Sige daw, sumagot daw kayo. Yang cellphone na bit-bit mo, nakakalimutan mo ba yan? O hindi, di ba? Bakit hindi mo nakakalimutan yung cellphone na yan? Ano kayang reason? Sige daw, paki-type daw. Ano ang reason kung bakit hindi mo nakakalimutan ang cellphone na yan? Kahit saan ka pumunta, kahit ano yung gagawin mo, hindi mo nakakalimutan ang cellphone na yan. Bakit? Kasi importante. Kasi valuable eh. Is it safe to say ba na ang training na meron tayo hindi valuable kaya nakakalimutan mo? Hello? Tama ba ako na ang training na meron tayo hindi importante, hindi valuable, that's the reason why nakakalimutan. Tama po ba o hindi? Hello? What do you think? Sa tingin nyo tama na hindi importante ang training na meron tayo kaya nakakalimutan? O sige daw. Pero bakit nakakalimutan ang training? Bakit kailangan pa kayong paaalahanan? Bakit kailangan ulanan ng Zoom link ang mga group chat para maalala nyo? Kasi kung importante yan, sabi ni Nobilino, kasi pag importante, hindi nakakalimutan. So dahil nakakalimutan mo, hindi ito importante. O ito, honest to goodness tayo. Honest lang. Hindi naman ako magagalit eh. Honest. Nakakalimutan mo dahil hindi importante? Tama ba o hindi? Grabe ang kay Nobilino. Pag makalimtan daw ang uyab, meaning dili nakalove. Oh, imagine, no? Pero really guys, you answer it, no? Wala nang sumasagot, oh. Pero honestly, answer it yourself. Nakakalimutan dahil hindi importante. Am I right? If I am right, say yes if I am right. Nakakalimutan nyo kasi hindi importante para sa inyo. Tama po ba? Is it yes or no? Walang sasagot, oh. Training is one of the very important ingredient in order for our business to grow from where it is, from where you are right now, to where you should be. Without the training, you cannot go from one place to the next. Remember that. You cannot go from one place to the next unless you train yourself, unless you equip yourself. Because as you journey from one destination to the next, from first level to the next level, there will always be things that you need to learn in order for you to be there. A lot of people think that they don't need the training anymore because akala nila alam na nila lahat. And that is exactly the reason why your business did not grow, because you yourself think that you already have it all. Akala mo ba na you have it all already? Unfortunately, wala pa. And that is exactly the reason why you need to attend trainings and seminars at all times. So that at the same time, your downline will also attend trainings and seminars. Are you wondering why your downline is not attending training and seminars? Hindi ba kayo nagtanong sa sarili nyo kung bakit yung mga downlines ninyo ay hindi nag-a-attend ng trainings and seminars? The reason why they're not attending is because you yourself is not attending, and you yourself ay hindi rin yung pinakita kung ano ang value ng trainings and seminars. So if you wanted to grow this business, if you really wanted to grow your business, there's no other way. You've got to boost. Ito, yung nasa screen nyo. You brand yourself. Ulitin ko ha, you brand yourself. You connect with other people through offline marketing. You connect with other people through online marketing. Ayusin nyo po yung social media nyo. Ayusin nyo po yung online platform nyo. At kung gusto mong makabenta, kasi hindi naman lalaki yung negosyo mo kung wala kang benta eh. Kung gusto mong magkabenta, magpursige ka. You exert a lot of effort in order for you to be able to make a sale. Don't make excuses. Invest. Invest on tools na para makabenta ka. Ano yung sinabi ko? Lahat po ng naghahanap ng libre ay pulubi. Lahat ho ng pumipila sa libre ay pulubi. So ngayon, kung yung mindset na meron ka ngayon ay libre mindset, isa lang po yung masasabi ko, pulubi mindset po yan, kapatid. So kung gusto mong magiging pulubi forever, maglibre ka forever. Hello? Di ba? Kung gusto mong magiging pulubi forever, sige, ipagpatuloy mo yung libre mindset mo forever. And lastly, value training. Value training. Next year, we will be concentrating our trainings in our offices. I want you to grab opportunities for trainings. And don't be dependent on other people for training. Kayo mismo, try to learn how to become a trainer. Because lahat naman po tayo ay called to become trainers. Ang trainer po natin ay hindi lang po si Novelyn, hindi lang po si Angel, hindi lang po si Maricel, hindi lang po si Rialyn, hindi lang po ako. Marami po tayong trainers. Bawat isa po sa atin ay trainers po tayo. By the time na meron kang downline, ikaw ay isang trainer na rin. Okay? So that is how are you going to boost your business. Ganun po palakin yung negosyo mo. Okay? So, in short, kasi magna 9 o'clock na rin eh. Baba ko muna to and I'll close with this one. Guys, eto lang no. Kasi 8:57 na, I want to stick to the 1 hour lang na session. Ito lang. The training we have is something that you can probably use or probably not. Depende po yan sa inyo. But ito lang po yung masasabi ko po sa inyo. Lahat po ng training na binibigay po natin dito sa DPPI ay pinaghahandaan po natin. Lahat po ng training na binabato po natin sa mga members po natin ay pinag-aralan natin, binasa po natin sa mga libro at pati na rin po sa mga experiences po natin. Hindi po tayo gumagawa ng training for the sake of having training. Nag-exert po tayo ng effort. Nagbigay po tayo ng time para gawin ang training na to. Yung mga slides na mga nakikita mo ninyo na ginagawa natin, hindi po natin ginagawa yan na walang katuturan. Meron pong mga values po dyan at meron po yung mga learnings na inaasikaso natin dyan. So if you think, if you think you respect the time na binibigay natin dito, isa lang po yung hihingin ko po sa inyo. Attend. And if next time mag-attend po kayo, make it sure na hindi lang kayo ang nag-a-attend. Isama nyo na po yung mga downlines nyo. Isama po ninyo yung mga downlines nyo. Kasi, whatever you do to yourself And whatever you do to your downline, ang ultimate effect po niyan ay growth. Growth po ang effect po niyan. So, as we close the night, I'll just end up with few announcements. By Friday, and all other places, meron pong mga recruitment seminars. Ask your leaders what are the schedules. And if there are no schedule, baka may mga appointments po kayo na mga meetups, that's okay. That's fine. In fact, I always encourage that everybody learns to do and knows how to present the business. That is the basic one. If you don't have presentation file with you, you ask so that we can give you. Mabigyan po namin kayo para aralin po ninyo at matutunan po ninyo paano i-present. Okay? Aside from that, meron pong mga schedule na training po tayo every Tuesday at 8 p.m. at recruitment seminar via Zoom every Thursday at 8 p.m. Regular po yan. Hindi po tayo pumapalta po dyan. Kaya ito po yung sasabihin ko. Grab the opportunity na makapag-expand po kayo sa business po ninyo by inviting people into our schedules. Next, we have site tours and PKS na available po. Make yourselves available. Huwag niyo pong sabihin sa sarili niyo na hindi po kayo mag-attend kasi alam na ninyo po yan. Imposible ho. Kasi kung alam po ninyo lahat yan, memorize na po sana ninyo yan. Pero dahil hindi niyo po alam lahat, isa lang po ang ibig sabihin, attend po tayo ng mag-attend. Importante po ang PKS, importante din po yung site tour. Okay? May mga schedules po ang mga uplines natin, mga leaders po natin. Please, make yourselves available. Make yourselves available. And lastly, as we are about to end the year, finish the year strong. Kaya, as we are about to end the year, finish the year strong. Guys, ito po yung panahon na marami pong mga kababayan natin na uuwi sa Pilipinas. Marami pong mga OFW na uuwi sa Pilipinas. Samantalahin po ninyo na makapag-promote po kayo, makapag-advertise po kayo, makapag-Facebook ads po kayo para itong mga kliyente na to, itong mga possible prospect na to, ay makuha nyo, ma-site tour nyo, ma-tripping nyo, at kahit papano baka makapag-close po kayo ng deal. Okay? Opportunity po to. Nagsiuwian na po yung mga kababayan po natin na mga OFW. Huwag nyo pong hayaan na ito po'y makuha ng ibang agent. Marami po tayo. Kaya minsan lang po tayo magsisipag. Sipagan ninyo po ngayon. Samantalahin po ninyo. Makabenta ka ngayon, 1 or 2 project na mayroong incentive, Merry Christmas na po yan. Okay? So, thank you very much for joining with me tonight and hopefully see you on part 3 next Tuesday. Thank you and God bless you all. Bye-bye!